This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense operating from the pistol. They're going to run it here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Ball handed to the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. The back's got it. Past the 30. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On the ground, it's Matthews. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. Powering through. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And it falls incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Retakes the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Back in motion now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of this drive, set up at the 37. Looking to throw now on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
On the screen. Mark down at the 50. And that's good enough for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The shotgun handoff here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out in that typical package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Finding space at the 20. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Ducks move into the red zone. Here's the handoff. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Here we go.
Design quarterback run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they've got him on the blitz.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
He runs out of bounds at the 43. Brings up second down.
And completion makes it second and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Has incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. And that one produces a decent gain. We reach the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Complete to the end zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Here on 4th and inches. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Penn State, as they put 6 more on the board. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's looking deep down the middle. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. A deep shot right down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry and tackled after a small pickup there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Keeping it on the ground here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Running back carry. Picks up 1. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the 1st half. You come out to start the 2nd half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's taken right around the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. He's 4th down now. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And the Ducks will have to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks an open space. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls in the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Breaks loose at the 45. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
In the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And he steps out at the 8, a crucial takeaway. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will just take a knee. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. The quarterback just kneels down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another